I've said it since the League's Cup. I keep going on about it. That was the one that we really found our momentum. We had a little. Obviously, we didn't start the season too well, but even then, I was. It's easy saying it now, but I was never worried. We were still playing. We were still playing well, but we were just creating our own problems with our mistakes. And we're a new team, a lot of new players, and like I said, these things happen. Young players, but we got there. We stuck with it. We showed great character, and thankfully, we've got the rewards of our hard work.
How has your midfield partnership with Brant Bronico evolved over the season? And you've had obviously other partners, but that one's been the most consistent one.
He's the way he plays the game is infectious. His work rate, his energy, it rubs off on the whole team. And like I said, I'm one of them players as well who will run round. Maybe I should hold my position a bit more. But we're a pair that work hard, and like I said, it gives us a good platform to build on.
Good luck Wednesday. I cede my time.
Thank you very much.
Carol.
Hey Ashley, congratulations.
Thank you.
What did it mean to walk out on the field the other night with Ayla? How did that come about? How did it make you feel?
It was incredible. A lot of emotions. But like I said, my wife spoke to Alexis, and I felt it was something that we should do, and I'm sure it certainly felt like he was there that night as well. So it's a special moment, and like I said, she was exceptional. She was taking it all in, and for me, it was just a great honour to lead her out. And like I said, hopefully we did him proud.
Awesome. And also, how did you guys find out about the other results? Like, who was keeping tabs on that, and how did you guys know on the field?
We didn't know. Well, I certainly didn't know. I remember stuck in the corner. I was asking the fans, have we done it? And we still don't know. So for us, we knew before the game. We knew what we had to do, and it was take care of our own business. And thankfully, we got the results going our way. And I think it was thoroughly deserved, though, the way we've been playing the back end of the season. We've been real good.
Thank you.
All right, Sam Spencer.
Hey, Ashley. So, I think we talked a little bit the last time we talked about this being a comeback. Is this getting to the playoffs sort of complete the comeback, or do you see this as more work to do?
Yeah, it was. Like I said, it's been a tough season. We've had ups and downs, but I think the character of the boys have real dug in. We've stuck together. Even the boys who aren't involved, like I said, we've harped on about it. It's a real squad game, and like I said, they're just as important. The lads coming off the bench, the lads who aren't starting. It's a real testament to the character that we've built here. And like I said, it's exciting. I'm already excited for next season as well. So it just bodes well. The club's in a real good place.
And speaking of stuck together, Coach Latandio brought up Saturday night after the match that that was what kept on coming into his mind, sticking together, the sense of community. And when we have more time, I'll talk to you longer about it. But how does that mentality of sticking together? How do you see that as being sort of the core of what's been happening on the team since the stuff?
It shows. I mean, weeks ago we got written off by a lot of people, and like I said, we always knew in this locker room how good we were playing, what we were doing to teams. You could feel it. It was just little moments later in the games that hurt us, but we never lost belief. And even on the pitch, we were saying to each other, we don't realise how good we are. But I think now we're starting to really believe it. And every manager after our game comes out and says that they're one of the best teams we've played. So we take great credit from that. And like I said, it goes to show we don't listen to outside noise. It's what we've got in the locker room, what we do every day on the pitch. So it's real. It's carried us over the line. And like I said, thankfully, at the bank, it was an incredible night. It's one of the best atmosphere I've played in. I see the videos back. When you're in the moment, you don't have time to take it in. But once the final whistle's gone and you see all the videos, it was an incredible night, and long may we remember it.
Well, brilliant job this season. Cheers and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Jeff Sharman.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I wanted to ask about playoffs. Obviously, being from England, it's a unique experience. Can you give our mindset on this playoff format, particularly with it being changed in MLS? That second chance to get an opportunity at a championship, how exciting is that for you to make your first experience of playoffs?
It's incredible. Obviously, I've found in America the whole playoff it means so much to people. Obviously, it's different to England. And they've changed the format a bit, which has given us a chance. But we've taken that opportunity and we're going to run with it. And that's for sure. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of games. Obviously, if we win Wednesday, it could be 3 games against a real good team. So it's different, but it's certainly so exciting. Like you saw the other night, it meant so much to us as players, the fans, and it was for the football club. It was a unique night, and I will never forget it. That's for sure.
How proud does it make you as a captain when you see your squad improve and kind of wipe out errors that maybe took place on that Wednesday night game to put it all together in that match and grow and learn? How proud does that make you as a captain?
Yeah, I've spoken about it before. I'm immensely proud of this group. We've been knocked from pillar to post. We've got on with it. We've stuck together. It's been a roller coaster of a year. A lot's happened, and it's brought us all together. We're a good group. Everyone's the good characters, and like I said, we go back to sticking together, and we're a real team now. And I think it's shown on the pitch the way we play. It's exciting to play. It's certainly exciting to play in, and we're still growing. We're still a very new team. A lot of new players, so it's exciting for this football club, that's for sure.
Thank you. Good luck on
Thank you.
Wednesday.
All right, John Lupo.
Hey, Ashley, congratulations.
Thank you.
You mentioned, obviously, having played in a lot of these big games in England, how the system is different, but do you feel like there's some experiences you had in England, and even maybe some here that you can impart some on the younger players, since some of them may be going through this for the first time, and if so, what is it that you could tell them?
I think it's just to relax and enjoy the game. That's what I said the other night. We know what we have to do. It's like any other football game. It's 11 against 11, and if we perform well, we win. So not let the occasion get to us. Like you said, they've played in huge games in the Premier League where you're fighting to stay up and people's jobs are on the line. So that's pressure. This is a different pressure. This is an enjoyable pressure, and I thought the other night we give a real professional performance. Even the lads who come on were excellent. Like I said, it's a squad game, and we've created a real group. I keep saying it, and we're a real force to be reckoned with now.
Also, you mentioned how on the back half of the season, the team has really started to pick things up. To me, it seemed like coming right out of MLS Cup after you beat LAFC at home, that's where this turnaround began. What have you seen from the team that's allowed them to grow and to be able to play like that and have this type of form that allowed you to get into the playoffs?
Just the relentlessness about us. I think that obviously we've changed a lot of how we've pressed teams, which is testament to the coaching staff. We have changed a lot the way we press teams, and it's aggressive. And I know if I was playing against us, it'd be really tough. We are aggressive, and like I said, we're going to give up opportunities the way we press, but that's what got us into this position. And I've seen that with the way we're growing we're taking teams on now. We're not fearing anyone, and that showed the other night against arguably one of the best teams in the league now. So they've brought some individual talent. Obviously, the greatest player in the world is there, but we dealt with it, and like I said, we got a massive result for this football club.
Great. Good luck.
Okay, Steve Goldberg, and then Jorge after that.
Hey, Captain. You took that yellow card very early in the match, and you're a feisty player by nature. Just was wondering, how did that affect the rest of your game going forward? Because that's a team where you have to get stuck in on so many quality players.
Yeah, it was early on. They were on the counter attack. I remember it well. I've seen a video back. I took a lot of inspiration from the American football I've been watching. So they had a counter attack, and it was one we needed. It's a foul we need to make. That's part of the experience of being an older head. You need to know when to bring them down, and I thought they were in a real dangerous position. So, and like when you've been in, I've been booked early on in a lot of games, and you just have to be careful and see it out, and that's where the experience comes in. So thankfully, I managed to see out the 90 minutes and saw it through.
sidebar question here. I would just appreciate if you could comment on the passing of Sir Bobby Charlton and the influence that he was on, not just on British soccer, as a gentleman and just one of the class players of all time, but on the game as a whole.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal man. Like I said, I heard the news on the morning. It hits you, even though I didn't know him. He's just what he did for football, especially in England, and what he went through. And he's just an incredible man. And like I said, I see it whenever I've ever played Man United. He's always there. He's one of, I think he's British, he's English's best ever player. So that's the testament of the man he was. And he was like you said, he's just a great human. And like I said, it's a real sad loss for football and I'm sure for his family.
Thanks, and best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Jorge.
Hey, Ashley. Given that you're going into a playing game, it's kind of like a fresh new start. Is there a certain message that you have to that locker room as a captain?
Just the last 5 games, just to take that. I think we're on a good run now. I called it after the League Cup. We hit form at the right time. We're there. We've got confidence now. We're playing well. We're getting clean sheets, which is important. So it's not for us. It's not a fresh start. We're carrying this momentum on, and we feel like we can go all the way. We're that confident. So, and we believe in each other. We believe in what the manager does. We believe in everything that we're doing. So, like I said, we're in a good moment at this time.
Nice, and I mean, 2 crucial games that you guys were able to pull out. The game in Chicago and this one at the bank with, everything that was on the line, right? Last time you went to New York and played at Red Bulls, you guys were up 2-0, and that game ended in a draw. Is there a certain different feeling that you're feeling within the squad? Is there something that you guys are talking about to try to get these games over the line?
We're a different team now. The team that played Red Bulls, we've grown, we've matured, and like I said, first half we were outstanding there. But then, like I said, when you 2-0 up at half time, people think you should see the games out. But I've been there a lot of times. 2-0 down, it's easy to play football when you're losing. It's almost like it doesn't matter what happens. You come out and you give it all. If you lose 3-0, it doesn't matter. So when you're 2-0 up, it's tough. It's not easy to play. And like I said, a lot of people say you should be seeing these games out. But when a team's 2-0 down, they've got nothing to lose. So they're going to throw everything at you. So we've learnt a lot. I think we control games a lot better now. Like I said, we've got a few clean sheets. Now we've played in some real big games that must-win games, and we've come through it. So like I said, we're growing as a group and we're maturing. And like I said, we're playing the best football of our season at the right time.
Awesome. Thank you, and good luck Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay, time for a couple more, so let's go back to Willie P.
You spoke to it a little bit there, Ash, but I kind of want to go a little deeper as somebody who kind of gets to see both the offensive side and the defensive side as that connective tissue in the midfield. What have been your impressions of the evolution of this back line, specifically, Yera, Adilson, Andrew, and Nathan? Because 3 clean sheets out of 4, that's your best run of defense all season, and I'm sure it's something you guys take great pride in.
It is, and like I said, we bring Callie into that. He's arguably been one of our best players the last 5 games. So we're a real group, but it's not only we're pressing from the front as well. The lads up top, Enzo, Carroll, Camille, Justin when he comes on, Kerwin's been fantastic. We're a team that defends from the front, so they do a lot of the work. We ask a lot of the back 4 as well. They're sometimes left man for man, which is difficult for them, but they've stood up to it, and I think they've like I said, they've shown a real maturity. And Andrew's been outstanding. He has been a revolution, and like I said, he's testament to his character. It's not easy. He made a few mistakes, but that's the character he is. We stuck with him, and rightly so, and he's come out of it, and he played one of the best games I've seen him play the other night against arguably the best player in the world. So for a young lad to do that, is testament to what we've got here, and I'm extremely proud of him. Likewise, everyone else in there.
Thank you.
All right, Sam Spencer.
So actually, the one more question I wanted to ask to tie everything together is, I've heard a lot from people in the community how you're one of the people who really brings the club to the community and brings the club together with the city of Charlotte. And a couple weeks ago, I was in England and saw matches with two of your old clubs, Crew and Burnley, and whether it's guys on a double-decker bus or just having beers and pints with people after the match, you bring up Ashley Westwood, and they're very fond memories. How do you see your role as the captain, not only of the team on the pitch, but the team in the community?
Well, for me, I take great pride in being a good person, first and foremost. A good person is what everyone sees. Secondly is the footballer. But like I said, that's how I've been brought up, to be a good person. And the community here, it's unbelievable. The way we connect to each other. Obviously now we're in the new facility, which I think has been a big help. We've got everyone in house, and like I said, when you step outside of here, you're representing the club, whether that be your local shop. You always have time for people, and I think the work, obviously Brant does a lot of work, George does a lot of work with the community, and it's important because they're the ones that, when we leave, this club is always going to be here. So that's important for the people in the community. We help them out, they come and support us, and we're all as one. That's what it is in England. This is your club, and you belong to this club. So that's my experience in England. If your club is Burnley or Aston Villa or Crewe, that is your club for life, and that's what I see here. It's what they've done, what the owner's done, what Zoran's done. Everything here, we're building something very special. And that was the main reason for me coming here so early on in this football club's life. I wanted to make an impact in the place and in the community, and I wanted to be remembered for all the good things I can do.
Thanks again.
Okay, we've got time for two more. So let's do John, and then we'll do the last one with Carol.
Ashley, you mentioned before the crowd, and this team is unbeaten in 11 in all competitions at the Bank, and from your time in England, playing in some of the biggest stadiums in the world, how would you compare the atmosphere of playing in front of a full house at the Bank, and where would you personally rank your experience of playing in front of these fans, just the atmosphere they provide for you?
The other night was electric. It was incredible. Obviously, they made the feelings known about Messi. I'm sure I heard them booing him, it was nice because I know you see it at a lot of other stadiums. They're cheering him, so we hear that, and it gives us time to we reflect on it. And it's like, right, we need to stand up and pay them back to what they're doing for us. But for me, the biggest one was, it was a Wednesday night. It was raining, bad weather, storm was rolling in, but I think we still had 25,000 there. So it's incredible. Like I said, it's been a roller coaster, and not once of our fans turned on us. It's been incredible, and the other night was definitely for them, and they thoroughly deserved it, and hopefully there's many more to come.
All right, let's finish with Carol Walton.
Hey, Ashley, after the game, Latanzio and a couple other people mentioned Yere's defense on Lionel Messi, and I just wonder, he seems like he's a really calm defender, but he gets to the ball quick and makes good decisions. What do you see out of him and his experience there?
He was brilliant. Obviously, he kept him quiet. Like Messi doing what Messi does, he drifts along. So the back four had a lot of communicating. Obviously, me as well. They were telling me, but we had a game plan, and it paid off. It was an incredible game plan. It worked. And like I said, Yeri was unbelievable in that. The way he kept him quiet. It was just the last 5 minutes he started to get in the game. We managed to get over the line, but the whole back four was exceptional. You start to look at Messi, but they've got other top players as well, which you have to be careful of. But no, certainly Yeri was brilliant the other night, but he's got experience. He's played in the top leagues, in one of the top leagues in the world, so he brings that calmness and he knows how to defend.